Today, we're going to look at it from a fresh perspective. A mental breakdown isn't your body betraying you. It's actually a signal, a desperate cry from one part of your mind to another saying, "You've been ignoring me for too long." It's a warning flare, a forceful reminder that you've pushed past your limits, denied your needs, and neglected to check in with yourself for far too long. We love to act like machines, don't we? We romanticize working nonstop, surviving on minimal sleep, cramming more tasks into our day than we can handle, and living on coffee and adrenaline. We look up to people who boast about 16-hour workdays. We praise the parents who juggle everything flawlessly. We envy influencers who can maintain a pristine home, a thriving career, and still make time for family fun. But the truth is, our bodies and minds simply aren't built for this. Eventually, the pressure mounts, and the inevitable happens, a breakdown. It doesn't matter how invincible you think you are. If you run your body and mind into the ground without any maintenance, they'll crash. And when they do, we act surprised. Think about it. Supercomputers crash without updates. Hard drives get full. Hardware wears down. Even technology needs regular maintenance. So why do we expect our minds to function perfectly without giving them the space and time to process the endless stream of stress, setbacks, and demands we pile onto them? As you move through life, your brain accumulates a multitude of experiences, some good, some stressful, some traumatic. It uses these experiences to create predictions, to navigate situations, and to learn. But when do you give it time to sort through all of that? If you've recently faced a massive work project, lost a loved one, or experienced a painful breakup, you might be running on autopilot, doing whatever it takes to get through the day without allowing yourself a moment to breathe and process what happened. You tell yourself, "I just need to keep going, or I'll deal with this later," until one day. You can't. The truth is, your mind needs downtime to sort through the chaos. It's not a matter of weakness or being soft, it's biology. Every time you skip over a painful emotion, shove a disappointment under the rug, or ignore the signs of burnout, your mind keeps a tally. And eventually, when the pile of unresolved issues grows too tall, it topples over. That's when the breakdown happens. But, and here's the silver lining, a breakdown is not the end. It's actually the beginning of something new. It's an opportunity to pause, face what's been lurking in the background, and finally deal with it. In fact, when you see a breakdown as a breakthrough, it becomes less about hitting rock bottom and more about clearing out the clutter in your mind and soul. Think of it as your mind's way of saying, enough is enough. You can't keep pushing forward without first cleaning up the mess. It's forcing you to stop, rest, and reset, because without that, you'll continue carrying an emotional load that will only get heavier. Now, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to fix a breakdown quickly, reaching for distractions, meds, or just pretending like it's not happening. But real healing happens when you give yourself permission to feel. When you allow yourself to acknowledge the exhaustion, sadness, anger, or confusion instead of shoving it back down. Take a moment to ask yourself, what have I been running from? What have I been ignoring? Maybe you're afraid to face the stress of a new job. Or perhaps there's grief you haven't acknowledged, or relationship wounds that need tending. Whatever it is, it's okay to stop and address it. One of the most important things to remember is that a breakdown is not a permanent state. It's not a place to set up camp. You're just passing through. While you're there, do the work. Write down the thoughts racing through your mind, talk to someone you trust, or seek help if you need it. This is your mind's way of sifting through the chaos to create clarity. And when you do come out the other side, you'll realize that you're not broken. You're not defeated. You're simply healing. You've taken the time to sort through what you've been avoiding. And now you're ready to move forward with a clearer mind and a stronger spirit. If you feel like you're teetering on the edge or you've already tipped over, remember that it's okay. Break down if you need to. It's part of the process. It's a message from your mind and body, urging you to take a step back, rest, and reset. Don't resist it. Embrace it as the start of a new chapter. And when you're ready to move forward, do it with a renewed sense of awareness, strength, and compassion for yourself. Until next time, take care of yourself. You deserve it.